It is by will alone that I set my mind in motion. It is by the juice of Java that thoughts acquire speed, the lips acquire stain, the stains become a warning. It is by will alone I set my mind in motion.
Oh Lord, give me coffee to accept the things I cannot change, the extra espresso shot to change the things I can, and one more cup so I can tell the difference. Grande.
Hail, coffee full of cream, caffeine is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst the beverages, and blessed is the result of thy consumption, wakefulness. Holy coffee, color of mud, be there for us workers, now at the hour of our commute, so must it brew.
Caffeine is my shepherd, I shall not doze. It maketh me to wake in green pastures. It leadeth me beyond the sleeping masses. It restoreth my buzz. It leadeth me into a path of consciousness for its name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of addiction, I fear no equal, for thou art with me. Thy cream and thy sugar, they comfort me. Thou preparest a carafe before me in the presence of Juan Valdez. Thou anointest my day with pep, my mug runneth over. Surely richness and taste shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of Duncan forever.
Good morning, Planet Flipside. How about you this morning? We saved you a seat. May your coffee cup runneth over, and may your day be magical.
Good morning.
How's everybody doing this morning?
And that is the exact face that I make when I make that noise on WhatsApp.
She sounds like Fizzgig.
Yes.
Vixie, we need another voice acting challenge. I don't know what made me think of that. When you asked us to say lines and like say them different ways.
Yeah.
And then we spent like the next 2 hours blowing up Cherry's phone while she was shopping.
While I was fucking shopping.
Hey, Jelly.
And people were looking at
Actually,
me.
I'm going to be
Hi, Jellybean. Hi, Dane.
do that again because
that was fun.
More commercials. Well, I have more commercials to make, so. Oh yeah, TikTok gave me 10-minute videos.
Yeah, I think they finally released it for everybody.
So
because usually my main account is the last, like, out of both of my accounts to get whatever. Then
I never get anything. So.
Like my small account, like that gets everything upon release.
But it's your newest account. It's your oldest account, though, right?
Yes. But they're only 3 weeks apart.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's weird.
So it's probably because of all the violations that I have on my big account.
Mel,
my eye looks funny. No, my eye looks funny.
Which one?
Her left
that one.
That would be her left one. Yeah.
What does it look funny?
It looks like it's like not very
swelled
open.
Up like that one?
Yeah. It doesn't feel funny though.
That's with allergy meds.
La.
With
I was thinking that too, Jellybean. That's what I was like.
Glare.
Moving back.
Hey, goat.
Hello. Justin was funny a little bit ago because I only slept for like an hour and a half because, you know, that bitch. He's like, you can go back to bed at like 9:30. I was like, no, I'm going to stay here for like 15 minutes and then I'm going to get up. He's like, okay. I said, I'll go back to bed after the show. He goes, okay. I said, I do it every Sunday when you're gone. It's fine.
I guess at some point this morning, Liam crawled into bed with me while Craig was not in bed with me.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't remember it.
Mm-hmm.
And Then hubby says to me, he says, and that little snot crawled into my bed. I'm like, oh, Mom, you're breathing in my ear makes so much sense now. I thought I was dreaming it. Mom, you're breathing in my ear.
Oh my goodness. Last night, I missed Dollhouse, obviously. Mm-hmm. Tiny Mel had another Taekwondo test which is where she has to show that she's mastered what they've been teaching her thus far, and has to break a board in some type of way. And she did, with her elbow this time. But when they were giving everyone their new belts, there were 5 people that tested and they all got a new belt. She was the last one to get one, and before they gave it to her, one of the masters started speaking about how long they've been doing this. You know, we've had this school for 3 years. Before that, we had another one for 15 years. And in all that time, very few people have made the list of jumping a belt, skipping over a belt to the next one. And, you know, it's not something we do very often. It's not something you can ask for. I'm getting a little emotional thinking about it. But it's just something someone's put in the hard work and, you know, all this nice stuff they were saying. And she actually jumped a belt last night. So instead of getting orange, she got green, black, I think is the next one. Should be the next one. And that was pretty amazing.
That's awesome.
Because she really does work and she fights through her anxiety. Even last night, she had a moment of anxiety and she just kind of breathed through it and she kept going. She doesn't whine and say, this is too hard, or I'm having a hard time, I need to stop. I mean, if it was really bad, I'm sure she would, but she just pushes through it, you know, and keeps going.
That is so awesome.
I cried.
Very awesome.
I cried twice yesterday.
I would have. I'm right there with you.
My dad made me cry, and then Tiny Mel made me cry.
So, all in all, you had a good emotional day yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those are nice. Those are cleansing tears. Those are really good for you, actually.
Yeah.
I love that I found out that different emotions produce different tears.
Well, I hated that I couldn't record any of it because
your phone
fuck you, phone. But her stepmom was recording. I believe she caught that part. I don't know if she did. I hope she did. So.
Me too.
And my mom took a lot of videos. I was like, Mom.
Keep videoing.
Yeah.
We'll edit later. Just keep it going.
Yeah. Oh, no, she was the one saying, oh, start it over. It's getting too long. Start it over. It's getting too long. Because sometimes when they go to break the boards, you know, it takes them a minute. They have to set up and do all these things. But she did it.
So glad. So happy for you, Mommy.
It was really sweet.
It is awesome.
She's an awesome kid.
So I got through the first 7 episodes of The Wilds, the second season last night.
Wait, it came out?
Yeah.
It came out yesterday.
Well, fuck. I'd been watching that this morning if I didn't know.
Well, ma'am, you have a new phone. You can watch it on that.
Not yet. She hasn't got it yet.
No,
well, it's at home. I'm going home after this, though. So.
There you go.
I'm not. Yeah, that phone's not leaving the house till my case gets here tomorrow. I will drop it. No doubt.
She's notorious.
And apparently, Kyrie is screaming about bacons and pancakes.
Bacon, 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 bacon!
Oh, and Jellybean, thank you for showing me the cake I want forever. That is the coolest cake from Baskin Robbins. It looks like pancakes.
Oh.
But it's an ice cream cake.
You should
I
posted it in Discord. You guys should check it out. Give me a chance. She tagged hubby and said this would be good for me. And it would. I don't know if we have a Baskin Robbins anymore. We used to have one attached to a Dunkin' Donuts.
That's what we have.
But I don't think we have it anymore. Which is weird. Because in Florida, if you have any kind of
hybrid?
No.
Dual restaurant.
No.
Franchise.
No. It has nothing to do with the restaurant.
Senses.
Visitors.
Tourists?
Tourists. That's
Nah.
what I was looking for. Tourists.
Oh, that is
My brain
cute.
is still not functioning yet. But if you have any tourists in Florida, that's all they want is ice cream. It doesn't matter what kind of store you have. They think you should have ice cream.
Well, don't go to Sonic because after Cherry showed me her fucking blast last week or whenever it was, I went to Sonic and they were like, we don't have ice cream. The fuck?
Sonic didn't have ice cream?
That's kind of what they used to be.
The shortage is real.
It's
The shortage
fucking
is real.
powder and milk.
The shortage is real.
Wow. Nope, you're still too hot.
It's like Dairy Queen not having ice cream.
Well, okay, so back home when
They were closed.
When they got churches, that was the only churches I'd ever heard that ran out of chicken.
Whoa.
Yeah. And this was like a decade ago. They consistently ran out of chicken.
Wow. It's church's chicken.
Right. Right. How you gonna run out of chicken?
It's like KFC running out of chicken.
Well, we used to run out of stuff at the coffee houses all the time. And if I couldn't run to the store, I just closed. That's all I could do. Sorry. We sold out.
Yeah.
We had one of the coffee house in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. We would run out of, whenever we did African peanut soup, people would pre-order that. And we'd sometimes run out of it before we opened.
Yeah.
We'd have it all dished up for takeout. And there's none left. People are like, what's the soup of the day? There isn't any. It's gone.
Well, come to find out, the thing about churches was it wasn't the managers doing the orders, because the manager apparently there was not allowed to do orders. It was corporate that wasn't ordering enough.
Corporate thinks they know everything.
Oh yeah, we could get on probably a crazy.
The hell is
tyrant.
that? There's always something new I'm just noticing in this place.
Bojangles ran out of chicken. What the fuck?
I went to Bojangles once. That was a good restaurant.
It's
That's supposed to be like a demented mogwai in a box.
Hi,
Nice.
It's not even a gremlin.
Hey,
It's still has fur. But it's all mouth and teeth.
Zombie?
Hold on. Oh, that wasn't what I wanted. See if I can figure this out. Oh, it's so far away you can't see it.
No, I was gonna say unless you can zoom.
Looks
in
like
there.
a fucking doll from here.
Let me see if my phone will cooperate. I don't have high hopes. If I disappear, I'm sorry.
You know better. You have scratch pads.
Look at that.
Oh my gosh.
That's why I looked up and I'm like, what the fuck is that? Also, how cool is this wedding plaque?
Oh, that is cool.
Anyway. Taking you on a journey, my bad.
It's okay.
The
We're
floors are pretty.
going on a trip in a favorite rocket ship.
Oh. Now my phone's all like weird.
So I actually had a really good time playing Don't Starve together last night. It was frustrating, but at the same time, I don't think I have ever opened so much of the map in my life playing that game.
Should not have done that.
Should not have done that.
God bless America. Somehow my laptop charger is heavy enough to keep the extension cord in place so that my phone charger stays where I need it to be. Otherwise, it just falls off the table because the extension cord's not long enough. Adventures with Mel! Welcome to the coffee house.
Dun dun dun!
Mel's Jellybean said, "Hey Dane, how did your teeth end up at Mel's brother's house?"
Too funny. Yeah, The Wilds came out, and I tried really hard. I've been trying really hard not to binge it.
I'm 7 episodes.
I haven't seen it. Don't say anything.
Mm-mm.
I'm just gonna say the second season is better than the first.
Yep.
Okay.
They in my mouth.
Hmm.
Somebody's got a faulty pair.
But it looks like a mogwai.
From a distance, yeah, but when you get up
A
close,
little bit.
no.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Probably from a horror movie that I have no idea.
Yeah.
It looks very anime, though.
They're very into anime.
Mm-hmm. But not one that I can tell you what it is, because I don't recognize it. Speaking of anime, yesterday when we were talking, I realized, I think it was on the makeup table. They have a Gimli theme park, which may all your big Calcifer is Gimli. Yeah, Baskin Robbins. He's the Gimli. He's from Howl's Moving Castle, which is Gimli's home. Some of the best anime.
Ghibli, not Gimli.
Ghibli. I'm sorry. I always
Gimli is the dwarf on Lord of the Rings. Just
I
saying.
know. That's why I was like, whoa.
I know.
That's a leap.
I do it.
Okay.
I need more coffee, honey. Please. My brain is not working this morning.
I'll be right there.
Thank you.
You didn't say it right, Vixie.
Make me coffee.
But now he left, so he's not going to say it. Poof, your coffee.
Poof, your coffee. Ah.
I love you too. Now,
I just hadn't heard it in a while. I needed to hear it again.
Neighbor Totoro, Spirited Away, Princess Mononoke.
Mononoke.
Yeah, thank you. My brain is not working this morning. Anyways, one of the biggest anime houses there is, and I've seen all, I think, except for one of the movies. I have not watched one of the newer ones, and they're all good. And there is a theme park. I want to go. To the theme park. Ponyo, yeah. Kiki's delivery service. Ponyo is the reason that my youngest eats ham. I used to be able to get him to eat ham because Ponyo did. Ponyo loves ham.
Tina, come get some ham.
And the other cool thing is a lot of the people who do voiceovers for them are like famous. Like in Ponyo's dad is Liam Neeson. Is voiced by Liam Neeson. Calcifer is Billy Crystal. Yeah.
I gotta go turn the air conditioner on.
We got the box set of all the movies, and I'm glad I already had Totoro, My Neighbor Totoro, because they changed it in the box set. It's different. I didn't like it. Enough to annoy me. It was different enough to annoy me.
Fix it.
Yeah. I was like, we still have the original one, right? We didn't give it away yet, did we?
Nah.
Because that's what I was going to do. I was going to give the original ones to people.
That was a nice creepy door sound. I liked it.
My house is 67 degrees and I had to turn my air conditioner on because I'm burning up.
Wow.
Anytime he's home, the bedroom's like 9,000 degrees.
Oh, is it? Oh,
He's
another thing that's happening soon is we should be getting Girl Genius role-playing game in the mail soon.
Yay.
He yelled something, but I'm not quite sure what he said. Something games. Steve Jackson games? Is that what you're trying to say? He looks annoyed.
role-playing game. I lost contact on the thing there.
Oh, yeah. Role play. He wants me to make sure I said role playing games.
What are we doing tonight?
Cards
Cards
Against
Against Humanity.
Sweet.
Sweet. Dude.
So I wish, as much as I hate this phone, that I hadn't agreed to trade it in, because I could at least use it for this. It seems to like doing this.
Oh, you have to send it in.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you transfer everything first.
Oh, yeah. Wipe it clean.
I just save everything to my Google Drive before I do that. Yes, I know there's apps to do that, but nope, fuck it. My Google Drive eats it.
I just put a little cord in it and pushed a button.
I don't even do that. When we went from Android to iPhone, we had to use apps.
See, that I wouldn't trust. This is one of the reasons.
You would think you wouldn't be able to trust it, but there's Verizon has a really good app for it, and there's
New phone, who dis?
Who dis? I get that. I get that text message sometimes. I'm like, nobody you know.
Who are you? Ask me who I am. Who are you?
And
I got a
somebody from
message
Likey
on
do that
WhatsApp
too.
today, and it was from this girl. And she was like, Dr. So-and-so, my puppy, blah, 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 blah.
Thank you so much.
And I said, I think you texted the wrong person. I'm not a vet, but I hope your puppy turns out to be okay.
Yeah. But I told you guys the barbecue story about the wrong number.
No, I want to hear it.
Long time ago.
In a
my
land far away?
mid-20s. Yeah. In Orlando. A whole bunch of us were together and having this big barbecue. Get together of all these friends were getting together, and the guy Rich was the guy whose house we were having it at. He was one of the most laid back, easygoing guys I've ever met in my entire life. And they still had the phone on the wall, you know. I didn't have a cell phone yet. And the phone rang, and he picks it up and he goes, "Hello?" He's like, no, we don't have a so-and-so here. We're having a barbecue. Yeah, you're more than welcome to come. It's open to everybody. Oh, Texas? Oh, okay. All right. He gets off the phone. I'm like, who is that? He goes, I don't know. Some lady. She was the wrong number. You invited her to the barbecue.
It reminds me of my orphan holidays that I have. I like to do orphan Thanksgivings and orphan Christmases.
Kind of what we used to do once a month. Like, everybody's welcome.
Well, especially growing up in a military town, because there's so many military members that weren't able to go home. So we just would have, hey, if you want somewhere to go for a holiday.
Yep.
I make a lot of food.
Yep. That's the way we always did it. Now it's just us. So, which is fine. But used to be big gatherings of people. People are like, what do I bring? I don't know. If you want something special, bring it.
Yeah.
But there'll be enough for everybody, so don't worry about it.
It's kind of what my brother and sister-in-law do. They have a little early thing for family members. But then once their friends start showing up, they're like ushering everybody to the door. Like, okay, our friends are here. Now we're going to have a real party. So, bye.
Get the fuck out.
You got to figure out what to cook for dinner. Chicken.
Beef. It's what's for dinner.
Food just sounds disgusting right now.
It's because you're not feeling good.
Yeah. This one's hitting hard as fuck too. Like nauseatingly hard.
That was my last one. Yeah.
Mine too.
I'm okay.
I'm just
so
gonna
far.
lay here and die.
There's fucking food in the fridge, man.
That's why I'm glad when the hard stuff hits when I'm home for the weekend and not at work.
I've actually, there's been a couple times where I've canceled stuff.
Yeah.
Like, there's just no way. No way I'm making it.
I'm canceling most of my day and going back to bed.
Jelly Bean and Goat, you missed a really good game last night.
That's awesome, Chrissy.
Yeah, Chrissy, that's fantastic.
I didn't get it. Oh, here it is. Awesome. It's amazing how well that everyone seems to be doing with their circles. Even those who don't usually drink water. I know the three of us are usually water drinkers anyway. Most of the time.
Even still, I've been drinking more water.
I was just going to say, Mel and I have pretty much, I think, replaced our soda time with
At the beginning I was, but now it's well, I just got the sleeve too, so that might help. But
I just need a new lid. I don't like this.
Right.
You need the
You can order the
comfort
comfort
lid.
grip lids.
I know. Costs money.
I know. I keep thinking I want to sip safe. But
that's too bougie for me.
It's $15.
I have one. It's $18, ma'am.
Oh, on my thing it says 15.
I think it's always said 18.
You know, I think we have different. Sometimes it seems like we have a completely different website.
Nope, it's drinkstuff.com.
I know.
It also helps that since my surgery, everything. Oh yeah, there's that.
Yep.
And I bet that lemon lime is helping a lot since it has. To Vixie, it tastes like Sprite. To me, it tastes like 7-Up.
It tastes like, okay, let's be specific. It tastes like flat Sprite.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's very flat 7-Up. I'll give you that.
Which is too weird for me. I'm like, that's too weird. I can't deal with that.
But the strawberry watermelon.
I'm so excited about the
It's a
strawberry
fucking
watermelon.
hit.
Because caffeine.
Oh, can you guys hear that?
When I tasted the watermelon, I'm like, why can't this be caffeinated? And the next thing I see is new watermelon strawberry flavor, caffeinated. I'm like,
that's what I have. Yeah, that. The last time all I did was order the black cherry and the strawberry watermelon. This costs money, and I'm not playing around with any flavors I'm not going to use. I didn't use a lot of flavors last time.
I think the only new one that we got was the Tropical Blast. But like next month, we're primarily getting fruit punch, watermelon, and I can't remember what else. So the strawberry watermelon, it has a watermelon flavor to it, but like depending on the temperature of your water, you're gonna find that there's a tartness behind it, but it doesn't really taste like strawberry, but it's just kind of tart.
Like watermelon Sour Patches?
Kinda, yeah.
Only backwards?
Yeah, I'm looking at the Sip Safe. It's $18.
Mine's 15. I just looked at it last night.
Maybe you have some special plan.
Maybe.
I didn't log in. I'm just looking at the website.
Well, and you can also earn points as well, so they may have taken your points and accounted for that as well.
Oh, I don't know.
That's how I got the shock sleeve and the 4 extra sips. Well, the 4 extra sips were because of referrals, but the shock sleeve I got for free because of my points.
So if anybody out there wants to trade Sips flavors, I have a whole bunch of cherry lime ones. I don't care for them. They're caffeinated.
When you don't taste it anymore.
Yeah. At first, it'll start
That's how
to
you know
taste
it's run out.
watered down no matter how much of a flavor and how much you amp it up. And then all of a sudden, it'll just be gone.
Mine last about a day.
They last about a gallon, is what they're supposed to last.
Depending on how much flavoring you use.
Cherry So she wants the cherry limeades.
All right, Jelly Bean, what you got to trade me?
I feel like we're kids playing one of those card trading games.
It's like last night at Dollhouse, we were doing show and tell.
There was food porn involved too.
I missed it.
Justin made
Gotta go
burgers.
watch the replay.
Yep.
I got the King
Watermelon's
Hawaiian
my favorite.
buns for the burgers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so. What flavor do you want? She asks.
Mm-hmm. Watermelon's my favorite.
I want to try the white cherry because I'm not a big black cherry fan, but
I do want to try. I do think I have a white cherry that I need to try. Like I got quite a few singles, so I could try. Oh, I also have an orange. If anybody wants to trade for an orange, I got 2 of those, thinking I like them, and I do not. I think I don't like the citrus ones. That's what it's coming down to.
I don't mind the citrus blast because it's like lemon, lime, and orange. And I don't mind that.
The big thing is I really like citrus, but I remembered in Sonic, I don't like them to use the lime flavor, and I tell them don't use the lime flavor. I want like 2 lime squoze and muddle this shit and put it in there.
Does it maybe not have the bite that you would get from fresh citrus?
It has a chemical back palate to me. I don't think everyone can taste it, but it's got like this chemical back palate. I just don't like. Oh, it's gonna start raining here, big time. My ears just popped. Barometric pressure change. Could be why the kids were so crazy this morning too, or last night.
It's funny because the sky looks actually clear outside. There's a couple of white fluffy clouds. That's it.
It just dropped. I felt my eyeballs spin.
I think the ground just moved up about 2,000 feet.
Oh, is that it?
See, what's going on is not only is the devil beating his wife, but there's a bunch of people at the border of Florida, and they're starting to dig it up so Florida just floats away.
I believe it. Well, if we ever get an actual earthquake, Disney World is dead. Because Disney World was built on a swamp. It's like it's like built on a Jello bowl. Yeah, they just filled in swamp with dirt. So,
Jelly Bean, that's probably because I just got rain 2 days ago. Like it rained all my fucking day. I felt like flat. When you talk to the past, you find that's your future. Because I'm an hour behind you guys. It was a bad joke.
This is your future.
You're getting rain.
Do you want to watch Tiny Mel break a board?
Yes.
It's a very short clip.
Can you share it?
Yeah, I'm logging in.
Okay. Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening. G. Galileo. Jelly Bean, when can you guys play with us again? You missed it last night. Galileo Figaro Magnifico.
Cooperate, computer. Or not. It's so slow. Go. Yay.
Hit the replay button.
I did. Did it not show?
No.
Oh, I already closed it out because I hit play and it played. It didn't show on StreamYard. Well, I can't take myself down because now my computer's.
Oh,
you
the
take that
computer
down?
froze.
Yeah.
Here.
That's a great question, Jelly Bean. It's
a
kinda
good picture, though.
sporadic.
Don't know. But we always play Friday nights at 9:30.
I guess StreamYard didn't like sharing Facebook.
Oh, we've done that before.
Rude. Yeah, I do it all the time.
Well, StreamYard kicked me out.
Rude. That was rude, StreamYard.
Yes, Cards Against Humanity tonight.
Yep.
Yep.
Hi, Muriel.
I just turned the air conditioner on.
Man, it turned down to 68 degrees.
You
Yeah,
have to go to Busch Gardens early Saturday morning.
Goddamn boring out here.
well, it's not in
Hey,
here.
what?
Yes.
Well,
Rawr.
I've never been to Busch Gardens, but I never had the want to go to Busch Gardens. Because you either go there to drink beer or ride roller coasters, and I don't do either.
Yes.
We had Busch Gardens, Kings Island, and Cedar Point all in one area in Ohio.
I've been to Kings Island and Cedar Point. My favorite part of Cedar Point was the slide that you rode down on a burlap bag. It was like you had to climb up these stairs and it took forever.
Thunder Canyon was my favorite.
I remember that. That was just fun.
But that was my favorite part. I didn't even go on any of the rides. I just kept using it. I kept doing the slide over and over again. It was fun.
No,
They have pretty horses, but don't touch them unless there's somebody there. Because if they catch you touching them while there's nobody there, they get really mad.
Aw.
Mad at me?
I'm sure they're worried
I'm
that somebody's
with
going
you.
to use the horse when they're not looking, but still, they shouldn't have the fences that close. Or they should double fence. That's what I told them, too. If you don't want people touching them, you should double fence.
You're mad at me anyway.
Yep, I'm so pissed off at you. I can't stand it.
Ah.
What was asking? Are you mad at me?
No, she's having her girly day, and it's making her mad at everything.
Dude, legit, like I am full of fucking anger.
Right now,
and
his
rage.
responsibility is to offer chocolate, caffeine, and sleep.
So I went to go grab my doll last night. And come to find out there was only 6 left in the bottle, and I said, "Oh shit!" And he said, "What?" I said, "I only have enough to last me like a day and a half." And he was like,
Yeah.
"I'm going to general tomorrow before I leave."
Good call.
It's okay, Chrissy. Oh.
Okay. Can you bring it back up, Vixie? I'm going to try one more time.
The one that isn't flip, right? Yep. There.
Yeah.
See if you can do it again. It
hold
was
on.
very glitchy.
It started halfway through. Now it's not playing at all. Come on.
I like the cheering.
Nah. Let me see if I can. You can do it. Come on. It's only 7 seconds. And it's still not.
It's not buffering, right?
I wonder if you load it into Discord. We'll be able to see it in there.
Wait.
Oh, here we go. Yeah! That was nicely done. She's got curly hair.
She really does.
But
when she was little, it was so straight. And as she's gotten older, it's just curled more and more.
That's how mine was. When mine was like that too. And the minute I hit puberty, I got curls. Yeah.
That's basically what happened to her.
Yep. It was like stick straight until then. My mom used to take just my widow's peak and put it up in like a little ponytail.
Mm-hmm.
Because I always had a lot of it. Just it got curly. And now it's getting not curly that I'm hitting my next phase.
See, okay, adolescence, that'll curl your hair.
That'll curl your hair. Adolescence is no fun, man. So we're proud mamas now. Look at our girl. She's so good. We're all tired today. Sorry, guys. I had a sugar drop today. I haven't had a sugar drop in quite some time, actually, since like Halloween. I think was the last time I had a sugar drop.
Oh wow!
But just out of nowhere, I could feel it happening. Hubby comes in and is like, it's getting close to showtime. I'm like, I know, I'm having a sugar drop. And my littlest one comes and brings me a donut.
Aww.
It was so cute. He didn't know, but it was cute. The timing was amazing.
His mom radar went off. Mom needs a donut.
Mom needs a donut. I'm like, I'm crashing. I can feel it. And my brain doesn't work when I crash, so.
Aww. Jellybean's tiny human is playing hide and seek with Nico, and it's so cute watching him look for her.
I love it when birds can't figure out where people go. The faces they make, because they don't have eyelids, or their eyes are so round.
Yeah.
They're extra super surprised. Where'd they go?
Okay, I'm a liar. Yes, I'm tired because I only slept for an hour and a half, but this whole hormone thing is making me an asshole right now. Like,
my brother's cats. Go ahead, finish. Sorry.
Rage and anger and nauseousness and just want to cry and just all of the emotions all at the same time.
Well, I have a cat story.
Cats.
My cats are assholes.
Well, they have 3 cats, and one of them, it's actually my sister-in-law's cat. He's Bruce. He's the black cat, like Batman. So cats, I've heard, only meow to communicate with humans. They don't meow at other cats, right? This one does not meow, period, ever in his life. He's never meowed. And no, he didn't meow at me. I'm just thought I'd share that. But I've house sat for them. This is like the 4th time. And the very first time this cat threw up once, they were shocked. They were like, he throws up like 4 or 5 times a day. I'm like, only did it once, unless he's doing it somewhere I don't see it. The second time he didn't throw up at all. Last time he threw up once. This time he threw up once. And they're like shocked and amazed. They're like, we can't figure out why he does that. Like even the vets, we think he just does it for attention.
Does it, but it's either because he gorges or because he's throwing a temper tantrum to the point where he makes himself throw up.
Right. And that's what they think. They think it's just for attention because he doesn't really do it when I'm here. Not that much. Sometimes not at all. But he does it like 4 or 5 times a day when they're here because they both work from home. So they're both home all day. Mm-hmm. So they're like, God, that makes us sick that he doesn't do it to you. I'm like, I'm happy.
If Ducky does it because he overeats, I have to like, if I
he'll purposely overeat so that he can.
Yeah, Ducky, he does that all the time. But Like, if he does it after he eats, I have to, like, literally get up and clean it up immediately, like you're supposed to. Or else Sushi tries to clean it up for me.
Gotta remove the scent.
And I'm like, that's disgusting, cat.
Yeah.
Sushi thinks it's like a treat. I'm like, ugh.
Gross. Animals can be so gross.
I'm jealous.
Yeah. I hear you, Chrissy.
I'm a little jealous.
I'm more than a little jealous. I am legitimately straight up fucking...
They just wouldn't do it. They wouldn't do it.
Ugh.
It's terrible.
I would take that trade-off. Just take the rest of what I got. Just take it.
I'm spayed. I don't need it. I will wear a patch every day for the rest of my life.
I don't... No, see, they can leave my ovaries. I'm fine with that. Because I'm already spayed anyway. But I almost said neutered. But just fucking take the bitch that causes all the pain.
Mine's effective anyway. Just take it.
Right. It's already got a big enough fibroid in it to fucking... That's the size of my uterus. If not bigger. Don't take that motherfucker out. Just take the whole motherfucker out.
Make it go away.
Like, I don't even want a full hysterectomy. Just leave my ovaries so I don't have to do hormone therapy.
Well, I probably still would have to because my mom did.
Well, I'm sure there would be some kind of...
Mine are defective.
And, you know, in the beginning there would be hormone therapy, but...
No, my mom still does.
Just take that motherfucker. I don't want it no more.
She had to have an emergency hysterectomy when she was 24, so...
Oh.
My brother tore her in half.
I have literally gone to the hospital, I don't know how many times, because this bitch is tilted and damn near upside down at this point.
Mine's too.
I've gone through fucking having diagnosis of a CIN1, where they had to do leaps on me. And you think these motherfuckers would be like, oh yeah, we'll take it. No, you're still healthy. There's nothing wrong with you. Bitch, do you know what CIN1 is? That is cancer. And you want to tell me I have a healthy fucking uterus, even though I have my tubes tied. And this bitch is like, bloop! And, oh yeah, she's healthy, all right. She's trying to kill me, bitch. Get her out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm probably going to
get a little scary,
parts, though.
You think that would be one of those things that if you elected to do it, they would do it?
Right. Well,
I survived a bigger surgery than that. Just fucking do it. Just take it.
Well, and like even there are still states even to this day where it's still law for a female, if she is married, to have her tubes tied, she has to have her husband's signature. I had to have my ex-husband sign paperwork for me to have my tubal done. In 2001.
God, that didn't happen to my side. I would have had a fit. I would have been going to court just cause. Right.
So what they're saying is they want you to get a divorce.
Well, in New Mexico, you either have to be 21 with 2 kids or 25 with 1 kid, according for Medicaid to pay for it. I was 21 with kid number 2 on the way, and I said, "Nah, cut that shit off. I don't want no more." They try to kill me. But
I'm glad we have number 3, but he was not planned.
No.
I found out I was pregnant with him the day after that we decided that hubby was getting a vasectomy so that I didn't die during childbirth. But he didn't have to.
Honestly,
forget it. While they're in there, I'll just have him do it.
Yeah.
this is a little bit more political than we normally get, but I think it's the individual's choice if they want to be sterilized or not. I don't think that it needs to be a marital decision.
Completely agree.
Yep.
I don't care if you're male or female. If you want to be sterilized, go get sterilized. Because it doesn't take anything for a man to go get a vasectomy, but it takes fucking acts of gods for a woman to be sterilized.
People were like freaking out about how easy it was for me to talk hubby into it. I said, honey, I don't think I should get pregnant again. Maybe you should go in for a vasectomy. He goes, okay.
Okay.
Well, and there's people that I know that there's married couples that I know that are out there that have had both parties have been sterilized and they still ended up pregnant.
Because there's still a chance if you because the way
within the first 6 months, there's still a chance.
Well, and there's still a chance for tubal.
Oh, trust and believe I've had plenty of tubal pregnancies.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've had a couple.
Yeah.
That thank God.
Right, Chrissy, but do you know in the state of Texas, if you're pregnant in the middle of a divorce, you cannot get divorced until that the baby's born. You have to stay married until the end of the pregnancy.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a big rule in Texas.
It's my life. Just
see, Myrtle, you understood the assignment.
Right.
Myrtle, you understood the assignment. People, my sister-in-law has twins, and that was the first set of kids she had. And I said, you had twins and didn't stop there? Don't you know that's the universe's way of saying that's enough?
Right.
Nope, she kept having, every time the baby got big enough to go to school, she had another one.
No, thank you.
I mean, some people want those big families, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just not for me.
She just always wanted a baby in the house. She loved having a baby in the house. And she was one of those women you couldn't put a baby near her.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all of a sudden she was pregnant. She just had to have babies. Some people are wired that way.
Open up a home daycare.
Exactly. And that's cool too because you get your fix and you send them home.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there doesn't seem to be as many home daycares as there was when I was a kid. But I think that's because we have more.
There's stricter licensing requirements.
Yeah, stricter licensing and more school type daycares like the one you work at.
But those are fucking expensive.
Mm-hmm.
And just so we're clear, that money is not all going to the teachers.
No, it never does.
Me neither, Chrissy.
No, I am this close to being done. I am a year away from being done. It's like when my sister got pregnant with her youngest. She was 35. I said, what the fuck are you doing with your life?
My mom was 39 when she had my little brother.
And don't get me wrong, that's fine for whoever, if you want to have kids that late in life. But I was 21 and done.
Well, I didn't start until I was 28. But
I was 23.
We're gonna have kids forever, so
yeah,
it's just the way it turned out for us.
Yep.
You're good with grandkids now?
Yeah, my mom's got grandbaby fever. But my sister's not having any. She's made that very clear.
No, Mom.
And my brother and my sister-in-law, they've been trying really hard and got some terrible news a few weeks ago. So now they're looking into adoption.
That's an amazing thing, though. Because
it is. It's heartbreaking what they've had to go through to get to this point. But
right now, if they are looking for an infant, I just saw an article and a video on TikTok as well that it is very, 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 very hard to find infants now.
Yeah.
But they are going to give a child an opportunity that child may never have been able to have because they were put up for adoption.
Right.
So that is very commendable. Kat, I swear to God, I'm going to murder you.
My first marriage.
The way that my brother looks at it too is that my dad He's not his biological father, but he's raised him since he was 6 months old. He's like, nobody can tell me that's not my dad just because we're not blood. So
that's like
he's like, I'm gonna love a child that same way.
My mother's stepdad was my granddad growing up. I didn't know anybody else because my mother's biological father died, and I didn't find that out until I was in my 30s, when my grandmother was 5 months pregnant with my mom. So Grandpa Daddy, I thought, was my biological grandfather for most of my life.
Right.
Until after he passed. And then I was like, oh.
It's not blood that makes family. Yes, it's fun to see a little piece of you in the tiny human that you're looking at, but that's not necessarily what makes family.
Since I was young, I've always said your family don't make you, just because you blood don't make you family.
Right.
I carry a lot of little ones in my heart that I miss them, but they weren't technically mine. Sometimes it's hard. Fostering is a hard thing. It's a hard.
Well, yeah.
Very hard.
My mom, she's my stepmom, but she's raised me since I was 3. She is my mom. Even though my parents are divorced now, she's my mom.
Your sister's kids are yours, yeah.
My sister's
hubby, before we got together, he basically raised the twins, his sister's twins, because he took care of them while they worked. So from a young age, from babies up, and he was always the favorite with them for the longest time. And now they're both married and have children. And yeah, Michael has 2 little boys who are, I can't remember what they name. Basically, I said, well, we're having archangels for nieces and nephews. He's Gabriel and Raphael?
Yes. Gabriel.
Yeah.
Raphael.
Gabriel, Raphael, and Michael. Archangels.
My brother's name is Michael, so I grew up being called Mike Melissa.
my mom's mom would always go, Shay, Ricky, Danny.
I was Miss Brandy for the longest time, and my name's not even Brandy.
Yeah. The fun of having siblings.
Then again, for the longest time, according to my dad, I thought my name was God Damn It. And my sister was son of a bitch.
Jesus Christ.
No, seriously. Like, my sister and I grew up thinking that I was God Damn It and she was son of a bitch. Because every time we turn around, one of the parents was saying, God damn it, son of a bitch!
I was either Mike Melissa or Jess Melissa. Who's my little sister.
Poorly.
I just call everyone baby so I don't say the wrong name.
So with the cats, Wasabi ends up being Wasushi, and Sushi ends up being Subabi, and then Ducky is just the fucker.
Subabi.
All 3 of us kids were Carol, Barb, Craig, whoever you are.
Whoever you are.
Fuckers argue.
I do that at work a lot. Fletch, whoever you are.
Bradley, Waylon, Michael, and Marie. My father's middle name was Bradley. He went by Brad most of his life because him and his father's first name were the same, so they were both Charles. And it was weird because Papa didn't have a middle name, but he still went by Brad anyway. And that's how he got my dad's middle name. And then they both worked at Jeep together. And they both went by Brad. And they both had the same last name.
My kids are boy child, girl child, and youngest.
Mm-hmm.
The teenager.
Man,
Tiny Mel.
And then when I'm referring to two of the three, I either say the older two, the younger two, or the boys.
But the teenager is either the teenager, the man child, or hey fucker.
Man,
Well, he is.
too funny. Well, thank
I
you.
like to use Tiny Mel, especially if there's an Amazon device nearby.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that bitch is across the room and she don't answer me.
I didn't even know they had one until the other day. I was talking on the phone to somebody, I think, and I said her name, and it starts talking, and I'm like, holy shit, I didn't even know they had.
The bitch replies to TikTok before she replies to me.
Oh,
She didn't like you.
And I don't care.
You're on the list.
Well, apparently she's just absolutely in love with Justin. Because he'll tell her good night and she knows his name. And I don't know how.
Oh, that's too funny. I'm sorry, but it's funny.
all right. Cards Against Humanity tonight. You better all be there, fuckers.
Yeah.
Listen here, fucker.
What?
I don't know.
No,
Yeah,
I
it's
wanted
Cards
to
Against
say it.
Humanity, and then I gotta go
I know.
to Stitch and Bitch tonight if I make it, if I survive the day.
Is Scary
You
having
better
one
get some
tonight?
good sleep.
Yeah, she's having one tonight.
Oh, I'll probably
She
show up then.
messaged everybody a couple of days ago in Snap and was like, "Hey, you guys want to do a Stitch and Bitch?" And I was like, "It depends
Over
on
on
Justin."
Discord or in Snap?
It's probably gonna be Discord.
Okay.
I don't know. I honestly won't know until after the show. So,
Well, if it's in Discord, let me know and I'll show up. I miss your face.
There's two Discords. I don't know which
I
one.
know,
you're
I'm in both of them.
Oh, okay. Then check the second. Check the backup first. It's probably going to be in there.
Carrie's like, I'm putting you both. I'm like, okay.
Okay, bye.
All right. Thank you, everybody, and we'll see you tonight. Okay, love you. Bye.
Okay, love you. Bye.
It is by will alone that I set my mind in motion. It is by the juice of Java that thoughts acquire speed, the lips acquire stain, the stains become a warning. It is by will alone I set my mind in motion.
Oh Lord, give me coffee to accept the things I cannot change, the extra espresso shot to change the things I can, and one more cup so I can tell the difference. Grande.
Hail, coffee full of cream, caffeine is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst the beverages, and blessed is the result of thy consumption, wakefulness. Holy coffee, color of mud, be there for us workers, now at the hour of our commute, so must it brew.
Caffeine is my shepherd, I shall not doze. It maketh me to wake in green pastures. It leadeth me beyond the sleeping masses. It restoreth my buzz. It leadeth me into a path of consciousness for its name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of addiction, I fear no equal, for thou art with me. Thy cream and thy sugar, they comfort me. Thou preparest a carafe before me in the presence of Juan Valdez. Thou anointest my day with pep, my mug runneth over. Surely richness and taste shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of Duncan forever.
Good morning, Planet Flipside. How about you this morning? We saved you a seat. May your coffee cup runneth over, and may your day be magical.